Hey y'all, good morning. Hey Brandon, thank you. What's going on? Good morning, Rhonda. Brandon, are you coming? Well, it won't matter anyway because I won't see you. Thanksgiving. I'm going to be in Mississippi for Thanksgiving. But good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's morning's off to a fantastic start. I woke up at like 4:34, had to go to the bathroom, got back in bed, and couldn't go back to sleep. So, this is me. Up early for a faculty meeting? Really? Oh, okay. That's early. But I want to say good morning to y'all and give you some words of encouragement for the day from the Chronicles of Crete. It is November the 2nd. Y'all, today is Thursday, and I don't know about you, but I feel like the week is flying by, and I'm holding on by the seat of my pants, and it seems like the week just started, but it's almost over. But I just want to come on and give you some encouraging words today from the Chronicles to get you started. Good morning, Mario, and today our topic, y'all, is upgrade your skill set. Upgrade your skill set. I was reading before going to bed last night, and I was reading this book about people who complain and complain and complain about them not liking the way things are going in their lives, the way things are happening around them, and how it's always someone else's fault. And we have all these excuses. Good morning, Susan. We have all these excuses for not improving, but the one thing that we don't do is look at improving our own skill set. And so I said, that is true. I think, good morning, Susan. I think that we should, think more about upgrading our skill set because we go to college and we study and we study one thing well, get out, get a job, and that's what we do. And we just sharpen those skills and we don't always add to our arsenal or add to our wheelhouse of things that we do. We just become used to doing one thing and we don't think about upgrading our skill set. And it's puzzling to me because we upgrade everything else. You get tired of driving the car you have, so you go and you do a trade in and you upgrade it, or you just keep it for the kids when they become of age and you get something else. We upgrade our hairdos every other week. You think I'm playing? Go to Jenny Beauty Supply. They're never out of anything you need. You upgrade your hair. You want Malaysian 24 inches and you go from that to something else 20 inch. You do all this stuff. Good morning, Shonda. And so it's like we upgrade all these things. We upgrade our cars. We upgrade our hair. Nails done, every 2 weeks. And it's like a bill and you make a commitment to that. You're committed to that and you're committed to upgrading your physical look. You are committed to, even upgrading your relationship. So it's like, oh no, this one's not working. Let me do something else. And you look into it real deep. And you spend a lot of time doing it, but who's out there spending time upgrading their skill set? You have to upgrade your skill set because you're the one who's ultimately responsible for yourself being, qualified to do whatever it is that you do. And so if you don't upgrade your skill set, who's going to do it for you? Nobody. That's the answer. I'm enrolled in Spanish next semester. Good. Oh, look at you already upgrading your skill set. That's what I'm talking about. And so we upgrade a whole lot of other things. We don't upgrade our skill set. And so we sit back and we complain. We blame everybody else. Oh, he chose him over me for the position because he's white. That we use that one. He chose somebody else over me because his dad owns the company. Well, you know what? Upgrade your skill set. What can you do? What can you do so that you're in a better position next time so that when the position comes available, they can't help but choose you? What can you do? We upgrade good morning, Mark. We upgrade so many things, but we don't always upgrade things that are important. We don't always upgrade our skill set. If you can share the video, please share it. Thank you. So when it comes to your skill set, what is it that you do well? What is it that you can do that no one else can do? Or what is it that you can do that somebody else can do, but you can do it better? What is that? What is it? Good morning, Dana. So I say that because I use myself for an example. When I was in college, I was determined not to graduate with loans. I wasn't sure of how, thank you, Brandon. I wasn't sure of how it was going to happen, but I knew I didn't want to graduate with loans. I didn't want to graduate on anybody. So I said, okay, what skills do I have now? Well, growing up, we couldn't just go to church and sit on the pews. We couldn't do that because grandmother said that wasn't a thing to do. Y'all say grandmother, I say Madea. And Madea just wouldn't allow that, so I had to learn how to play the piano. Everybody did. I think everybody went to music at Miss Owens' house. So I had to do that. So after I learned to play the piano and got grown, I said, Lord, you know what? I ain't going to church no more. Like, I'm done. It's too. I went Monday night, Wednesday night, Sunday morning 9:30, Sunday at 11 o'clock, and then Sunday at 4 o'clock. Like, I'm done with that. Let me do something else. That was my mindset at 18. So I said, I'm going to go do something else. Well, when I left home, learning to play the piano worked in my favor because I could play the piano in church. And guess what they were doing? They paid musicians, right? So that skill set helped. Then I thought, okay, well, now I can speak Spanish, so maybe I can teach somebody. Let me teach somebody. So I started doing that. So my goal was to set myself up so that I don't have to be complaining and concerned about everybody else getting a job but me. So I learned that. So now I play the piano and I can speak Spanish. Okay. So, oh wow, I'm done with college now. And so now, I can teach reading. I can tutor reading. Hi, Jerry. I can do reading. So I said, well, let me do reading. So now I can play the piano at church. I can teach Spanish on the side. And now I can tutor reading. Okay, those are 3 things that I can do. All right, what else can I do? Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure it out. Talk about upgrading your skill set. So I said, wow, all right, I'm in school on Tuesdays and Thursdays all day long. What can I do on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Because chilling wasn't an object, right? When you're upgrading your skill set, sometimes you have to pull back and say, I just need to focus on this right now. Good morning, Marion. Hey, you're back. So I said, well, you know what? Maybe I should bake cakes because I can bake a mean pound cake. I didn't grow up in the country for nothing. Sure didn't. So I said, well, let me do that. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me throw the newspaper. Did that too. Oh, wow. And it was like things kept coming to me. Well, throwing the newspaper might not be a skill set that you want to have, for life, but it'll sure pay some bills and it'll sure help keep you fed. So I started looking at all these things that I could do and I started sharpening those things. So when it was time to graduate, I only owed $6,000. And we were able to pay that off. I started to walk that payment in and slam it on the desk, but I decided to just drop it in the mail and keep it moving. But when it comes to upgrading our skill set, good morning, Ms. Beulah and Risa. When it comes to upgrading your skill set, you can't depend on others to do that for you. And that's what's puzzling to me. It's how people sit back and they have all these excuses for not doing what it is that they need to do. Upgrade your skill set. Girl, you know what? I didn't even graduate. Well, so what? Like, okay. Oh, well, my kids are too young. Okay, what are you doing while they're sleeping? I'm just saying. What are you doing to upgrade your skill set? What are you doing to put yourself in a better position so that as life happens to you, you're able to work and do these things? What can you do on your own? If you're working for yourself, and Jerry, you can attest to this. Marion, you can attest to this. Gwen, you can attest to this. When you're working for yourself, damn it, you work harder. Stop thinking people got free time off and can take you around town and run your errands. No, they can't. They're busy working. They just didn't thumb in on the biometric clock. They just got up and went to the office and started to work. But you've got to upgrade your skill set so that things happen and move for you when you want them to. Okay? That's what you have to do. I'm not sure of what it is that other people do when they decide that. Good morning, Millie. Good morning. I don't know what other people do when they decide that they need to sharpen their skill set. But I started looking at what can I do right now that doesn't require me to go back to school. What can I do right now that doesn't require me to, have to give a whole lot? You're already gifted. The gifts do make room for you. Did you forget? Sometimes we do. They make room for us. But we've got to be willing to take a really hard look and say, you know what? This is what needs to happen right now. This is what I need to be doing. I need to sharpen that skill. Or I need to pick up on that skill. That's what I love about being bilingual. You can go to work anytime. You can go find a job. I said, I'm a woman, I'm black, and I'm bilingual. You get 3 for 1. How about that? Yes, you do. Yeah. So learning the language isn't difficult, but what a skill to have. That's why I always start out by saying, hey, if you want to get that competitive edge, come join my Spanish class. If you want to get that competitive edge, that's what I say, because that's what you're doing. I got scared as a kid. Lady told me, and she didn't even look like me. Lady told me, baby, one day when you're going to wake up in Texas and you're not going to be able to speak your own language because there's going to be another language because there are going to be so many people from other countries and it's going to be Spanish. No problem. Got it. I have to learn that because my grandparents don't know a lot as far as education goes, is what people said. They knew how to make it though. I need to be able to learn it so I can help them. Scared me to death. Okay, no problem. So I learned it. So that's why I enjoy helping people get that competitive edge. Now, my bank account doesn't look like my social security number right now, because if it did, I'd be doing this live from the beaches of the world. However, all I know is this. All you have to do is have the desire and the want to. Matthew 25. Mario, look that up. Beulah says, Satan wants to keep you down, but the Lord wants to elevate you. Keep the Lord first in your life. Yes, ma'am. Proverbs 3:6. I'm telling you, that's what we have to do. And that's what I tell people too. We have to realize that the book of 66 has every example in it that we need that touches our lives, unless you ripped out some of the pages that you felt like weren't applicable to you. But everything that touches our life is in there. He give us desires of our hearts if our ways please him. In all our ways acknowledge him and he'll direct our path. Those are just some of the scriptures that come to mind when you think of prosperity. Think about the people who were just blessed beyond measure. They didn't just keep it for themselves either. They did something for someone else. They did. If you think about, all the people down through history who've accomplished great things. Thank you, Risa. They've accomplished great things. They didn't do it without a struggle. They didn't do it without obstacles. And they didn't do it without seeking a higher power, whoever you may call him. But we know who we call him. We know what his name is to us. And so when we realize whose we are and we realize who we are, it's not anything that we can't do. It's not. So pull the book of 66 out if you don't believe me, and you find the success stories. You pull the book out and you find it. Google it if you want to. God's cold-blooded. He was always making moves. Always making somebody's life better. He never met anybody who walked away from him worse than what they were when they met him. He just doesn't operate like that. And that's how we ought to be. Everybody he came in contact with, everybody that came in contact with him left, changed. They did. It's in your book. It's in mine. That's what happened. Obedience to the Lord. That is true. Good morning, Miss Tanya. That's the truth. And so what we have to remember is it doesn't matter what it is that we're trying to do. You can always go back and find it in that book. You can always go back and find it. Upgrade. We're supposed to always be about improvement and doing better. You want to do better with your health. Stop eating out. Eat in. Stop intaking all those calories. Get you some resolution drops from Gwen. Some ISOT. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. We are so far behind when it comes to, upgrading our skill set, teaching our children how to become, business owners and teaching our children the right way, because we have a lot of young parents who didn't upgrade their skill sets. And then you look around and wonder why you getting phone calls going, I need your help because I can't get my baby out of the bed so she can go to school. What the hell do you mean? You can't get her out of the bed and go to school. Is she paying the bills over there? Is she the mom or you the kid? Help me understand, baby. You don't need me. You need to hang up the phone, call that non-emergency number 211. You need to call them so they can help you. I've never seen the like to that. So what are we doing to help our kids upgrade their skill set? You don't want nobody talking to them. You don't want nobody being hard on them because you didn't grow up like that. So they just running the damn house, running school and doing all of that. Yeah, okay, I might be chasing rabbits for a second, but I mean what I say. We got to train our children on how to be business owners and how to think for themselves and upgrade their skill set. So what is it that they're doing that they're good at that you can say, okay, you know what, let's focus on this right now because I really think this is going to be beneficial for you. No, everybody want to turn up with headphones on, Dre Beats pants hanging on down your ass and looking like a fool. And everybody's like, oh, he's so cool, he's so chill. That's what they do. And they okay with that. They're okay with it. But it's high time that we do awaken out of our sleep. The day is at hand. Time is far spent, and it's time for us to get up and make some moves. How are you gonna do it? Kids graduating, they don't know nothing. They get to college, they in our remedial classes, they drop out the first semester, and you trying to figure out, wow, what happened? Because tough love, Miss Beulah, and that's what we didn't do. You think I cared about what my kids thought? About how mean I was? No, I didn't care. God gave them to me. He charged me with doing what I need to do and their father. So guess what? I don't want to hear about what you don't want to do. How about I don't want to get my check and pay all the bills? I don't want to do that. I want to get my check and go to the Louis Vuitton store. I want to save my checks and go to a Land Rover dealership. No, I can't do all that. I need to help you. See, your skills and your gifts make room for you. So I don't know how you're going to upgrade your skill set. Look at your children. What skills do they have other than Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram and swiping? Everybody's got a PhD in swiping, PhD in social media. Put a book in front of them and their damn Lexile level is A. That's your reading level. A is kindergarten. I'm just saying. I get crunk when I think about that. And I'm ticked off when I think about it because we're so far behind. And I'm thinking about our children. We're so far behind. They grow up. They do what they want to do when they grow up. But you know what? When you put good stuff in them, good stuff comes out. So when they become adults, you know, they're going to do what they want to. But when you've taught them and you've trained them up in the way of the Lord, oh yeah, when you've trained them up, they'll be all right. They might stray, but they'll come back. That's what the word said. It's in my book. Didn't tear that page out. Can you get me a Land Rover when you get yours? No, because like they cost so much, Mr. Allen. I ain't gonna be able to do it because I'll help you like get to the dealership. I can help you do that. But I promise, we have got to stop because you're throwing me off. I need a white one. I need for us to realize that we have the power to make our lives better. We're not stuck anywhere. We might be in a sticky situation, but we're not without hope. And that's what you have to tell yourself every day in your daily affirmations. You know what? I'm not without hope. I'm not without hope. I don't wish to be a common man. I want to be uncommon if I can. Y'all remember Les Brown talking about that? Yeah. I want to be uncommon. Hashtag uncommon. Hashtag Cree Unleashed. That's what I want to do. My girls tell me I'm mean. My kids said I was mean too. I told them I didn't care. You're not hungry, are you? You got the lights on, right? And every time you go to the refrigerator for food, it's there, right? Boy, get out of my face with that mean stuff. You know what's mean? Is me getting my check and having to take time and pay all those bills. That's what's mean. Yeah, you have to tell children what's right. And you have to be tough sometimes because sometimes the little suckers feel entitled. They do. This is right here. This right here. This is what the world owes you. That's what the world owes you. See that? Nothing. That's what the world owes you. They owe you nothing. Get up off of your ass and go to work. Stop calling the school going, can I have a voucher for an angel tree? And you got a live-in boyfriend. Stop calling the school and asking for help when you knew Christmas was coming, January the 1st, 2017. You knew it. But you got your hair and your nails done every week. But you wasn't thinking about Christmas with the kids then. Get out of here. Send me some grandmothers raising some children. Send me some parents, some guardians over some children whose parents are incarcerated. Send me those kind of people so I can help them. You don't lay up and have no freaking live-in boyfriend and want for nothing. Get out of here. I ain't gonna cuss no more. Not right now. But yeah, we got to do better. We have to learn how to upgrade our skill sets. And we have to learn how to help our children be better. So I was thinking last night, you know what? What can I do to upgrade my skill set? What can I do? There's improvement and room for growth in all of us. We never arrive. Y'all stop. I'm just saying. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Brandon, you know I'm telling the truth. You know at school that's what people do. They wait. You got something for the angel tree? You girl, able-bodied? You not even handicapped. With your Nike outfit on, matching your shoes and your hat. Get your ass out of here and go to work. And don't be coming here asking about no angel tree. Get that boy out of your house. Have him go get that angel tree. He should have came with a peace offering. But he didn't. And he living high on the hog, enjoying all the fat of the land. Brandon said, I used to think my mom was mean, but I think my mama seen that she taught me and it's brought me a long way. Yes. Good morning, Roford. Yes. Good morning. Yeah, I used to think my grandmother was mean too, but I'm so grateful for my upbringing. I am. I'm grateful for it because now I understand, and I'm not perfect. None of us are. However, when we know who we are and whose we are, we understand that, yeah, we might fall. We might do all these things, but still, there's room and growth for improvement. That's why you don't need to be walking around judging anybody else. Girl, I can't believe she did that. Girl, I can't believe you did that. Oh, that's what we do. How about not talking about her and not talking about him and upgrading your skill sets? Because I don't think you have any. That's why you binge watching Maury Povich and everybody else at work. Don't get me started on you because I will. Tear right into your yes. Because people have so much to say. But they don't say it to the person that they're looking at. And then the worst is those that get the angel tree and don't need it. You doggone right. You're right. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to help somebody else, which is why I pride myself on doing it. And it's not so that you can give me a pat on the back because I'm not waiting on your acceptance anyway. I'm doing it because it's a passion that I have. And I'm doing it because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to give unto others and make a difference. Some of you that hopped on here late, like I said, God never met anybody. Nobody ever met God and left him worse than what they were. He's just not that kind of God. He's such a difference maker. My mother-in-law says, Cree, baby, he is a promise keeper. He's a promise keeper. I said, yes, ma'am, he is a promise keeper. Unlike some of us. Have you ever told somebody you were going to do something and you didn't do it? Make me feel so bad. I've been there before. And it makes you feel bad. But we have to learn how to help our children help themselves. The Word of God tells us that we're supposed to leave an inheritance for our children's children. How are you going to leave an inheritance for your children's children if you can't even figure out what you need to be doing for yourself right now? How many of us die and we have rich uncles and aunts and grandparents that leave us money? I'll wait. I don't know of anybody either. But the people do exist. So if you're going to leave an inheritance for your children's children, which is scriptural, I didn't say it, so if you want to get mad, don't get mad at me. If you're going to leave an inheritance for your children's children, what do you need to be doing right now? If going to work on a job every day for someone else isn't what you want to do, then you don't need to be doing that. Oh, that's myself. I'm thinking, okay, who's knocking my cell phone off? But it is about love for one another, Miss Beulah. And when we have love for one another, we don't have to worry about, stabbing other people in the back and hurting other people. It's easy for us to grasp the concept of it's scriptural. It's not what man put in place. It's not. It's scriptural. And if we love our neighbors and as we love ourselves, it's like we follow all the commandments because it's all wrapped in that one. It is. So when it comes to upgrading our skill set, people, we've got to figure it out. You've got to look at what it is that you're doing right now and what could you learn? We got to always be learning. See, we figure, you know, that if we go to college and get a 4-year degree, go 2 more years and get a master's, go 4 more and get a PhD, we figure that we've arrived. No, you never stop learning. You never stop showing your skills. I'm trying to figure out now, what other language can I learn? What other language can I learn? How much time can I devote to it? Can I do it online? You can do anything online. You can do anything online. I owe everybody an apology, and here it goes. I am so sorry that I did not market the Spanish class the way it should have been marketed. So my class did not make, but I promise I'm going to do better. That's it. I hate to put that out there and not do it, but I didn't. American Sign Language, yes, I do need to learn that. I can learn that one. So I'm working on my next class. It will not be in 2017. It will not start until 2018. And so I do owe everybody an apology for that, and I want to make it, you know, known to everybody. I apologize for that. I just didn't market it the way that it should have been marketed. The next class is not going to start until January 2018, excuse me, along with the vision board party that I do. And so I'm really excited about that. When you stop learning, you stop growing, said Marian. Yes, when you stop learning, you do stop growing. And we've got to constantly be growing and evolving and developing ourselves so that we're better. So that we're better. I want to be better. I want to be better. I want to give more, do more, and make stronger commitments. But the only person who can do it is me. And so as I take the journey, which is why the Chronicles of Cree started, I was like, okay, I need to evolve and be better and do more. But as I do it, I want to help somebody else along the way. You might not agree with my methods. If you don't agree, you can unfriend me, block me, delete me. I don't care. Bye. But I knew that in taking the journey, it will be helpful and therapeutic for somebody other than me. Yeah, that's why they started. And so I'm excited about the new things that are going to be happening in 2018. My theme is already on the board. I have a 2018 focus, but I'm not going to tell you what that is right now. But I have a 2018 focus that's already in place. And I'm so excited about life, so excited about it. My circumstances don't define who I am. They don't. I wish I was back in Dallas. I could teach you ASL and you could teach me Espanol. You know what? Yes. And that's called bartering. And we could do that, Brandon. I really wish you were back here. I miss you so much. And I'm just excited. So I hope that I've said something today to help you on your way, and something that, you know, pokes and prods you and encourages you to upgrade your skill set, because nobody else is going to do it for you. That's why people go to school and they study all these different specialties and do all these things, is because they're wanting to add to their arsenal of skills. They want to increase their skill set. So let's do that today. Let's make a difference in the life of somebody else. Smile, it goes a long way. Don't start waiting until you have more financial resources to give. It's not always about finances. It's about your time. It's about your talent, and it's about the gifts that you have that you can share with others. And so I want to encourage you today to do that. Good morning, Danae. I want to encourage you today to make a difference in the life of somebody else. Smile, it goes a long way. People are truly dealing with their own private battles. I know you hear me say it. I will not stop saying it, because they are. I have my own private battles that I'm dealing with. Everybody does. And so, yes, we have to step out on our faith and know that things are working in our favor. Things are working in our good. But until we use our mouths for making positive daily affirmations instead of talking about what the hell somebody else is doing over here that has nothing to do with you, that's when things are going to change. We got to stop that. So make some positive daily affirmations for yourself. Everything I touch turns to gold. I'll never be broke another day in my life. See, those are things that I learned from people who've already succeeded. Success always leaves clues, and I follow them. I encourage you to do the same. The world is going to continue to spinning, whether you're standing on top of it or stretched out under it. You have to decide where you want to be. The only place I want to be stretched out under is the palm trees on the beaches of the world, where Sir Idris Elba and Mr. Dwayne Johnson are going to be saying, Cree, would you like another Mai Tai? Yes. Mark will be applying the oil to my back, and I'll be saying, yes, I'd like another Mai Tai. And I'm going to watch them jog over there and get it and jog back with it. Yes. Meet me on the beaches of the world. Let's be known at the bank and not the club. How about that? Let's turn up for that. I see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Have a terrific Thursday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 6:20. Have a great day. Bye.